Hey, what's up, folks? It's the Donnie Williams Show. I'm Todd Anderson. I'm here to tell a story or give some behind the scenes tidbits or just some general reflections on my career as an actor in television, film, and stage, and radio, and every medium that would have me. And I do this because a drummer named Donnie Williams said, "Hey, stop trying to be so funny on the blursh. You just tell stories of your career." Um, I was thinking a lot of there's like this new show called The Thing About Pam, and I was like, "Hey, what if there was a show called The Thing About Todd?" And I really thought, how would I pitch the thing about Todd to people with money who make shows? And I wouldn't feel very confident. I feel like the thing about Todd is just not very interesting. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Here's my little story of the week. Long time ago, when I was very new, I was shooting a commercial. Um, and I was shooting in a baseball stadium. I've done a number of commercials in sports stadiums, and this particular one was being directed by like a guy who was at the time was considered a kind of a big up and comer. I think he'd already gotten one studio feature film under his belt, and not long after I worked with him, he went on to helm bazillion-dollar franchises and whatnot. And back then, I'd get excited if, up and coming feature director, maybe he'll take me with him over to his movies. But they very rarely is there a crossover for directors. They usually keep their commercial actors and their theatrical actors separate for reasons I'll never understand. It's this weird snobbery thing. Anyway, that's also not here nor there. This really isn't about the director. It was all right. So the director came, and I was playing a hot dog vendor, and I was sitting, on some stairs, waiting. Some stadium stairs in between the seats, like basically not doing my job. That was the bit. The director came over. He's like, "All right, so I'm going to have you sit here." And they had a mark and stuff, and I sat down. I was like, "Okay, cool." And then he walked away. And it was like I feel like it was a long time ago, but there was a crane, and the DP, the director of photography, this British guy, was up there setting up the shot, and he is lighting the area right next to me, and I became confused. I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Why?" He says to me, "Why aren't you sitting on your mark?" Does it in a British accent. I don't want to insult British people by doing a phony British accent right now. So, but that's what he said. He said, "Wait, why aren't you on your mark?" And I was like, "I am." I was sitting where the director told me to sit, and then he go, and I said, "I think I am on my mark." And his response was, "Is this your first movie? Is this your first movie?" I mean, that's what he said. "Is this your first movie?" I mean, one, it wasn't anywhere near my first job, and it wasn't my first movie either. But apparently, he thought it was appropriate to insult me like that, and I looked up at him in his crane from my mark. That was the mark the director gave me, not some other mark that some other person gave me, but the director himself gave me that mark. Anyway, I looked up at this guy on his crane, and I went, "This isn't a movie. It's a commercial." And then I moved over to the mark that he wanted me to sit on. All right, that's it. That's the Donnie Williams Show, which is neither here nor there. This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.